Eddie.
Hello, I'm Taku.
And today we're going to be talking about how we started OTAQUEST.
It's been 2 years almost?
A little over 2 years. It was like 2017, I think, when we started it. Like beginning of 2017.
Yeah, in July.
Yeah, it was
well,
like
that
was the official launch. Beta, I think, was like February of 2017. So,
we started out because we didn't see, like, our first concept, and now it's kind of different.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, like, even going a little bit further back than that, like, how we got connected is kind of why everything started. Because we had asked you to come and play at Anime Central.
Synergy, your party.
And you got an opportunity to check out the conventions.
I was astonished. I was shocked when I first came to the anime convention. I was shocked that there were people who would love to party at anime conventions with the style of music I play. Sorry. And also I was shocked that there's a lot of people who love Japanese culture and anime. And also shocked that there aren't Japanese companies who, being involved.
Yeah, definitely.
And also shocked that those, like, the people who love anime and the culture are, like, really thirsty with the Japanese information.
Yes.
So that's why we decided to start.
Yeah. Well, like, and then I have a very fond memory, like, of that same year we went to New York for your show at GBX, and we took a meeting, and at the time you had come up with the concept, which, as you were saying, was very different than what we have right now. We didn't have a name for it at the time, and you had the meeting, and I kind of just jumped in on the meeting with you. I wasn't involved at this point. But I remember you talking about the concept, and at the time it was more about connecting Japanese businesses to people in America for these conventions and stuff like that. And that was kind of what you had together at the time.
Yeah, but it eventually became media because I myself have, like, people, I'm connected to people who create anime. Daisato, Watanabe Shinshiro. Yeah, I meet, like, Yuasa. When we both have, like, friends from Trigger.
Yeah.
And so I thought, hey, why don't we just, like, since I see, like, other, like, anime medias, but we don't see, like, interviews, or they only have translated ones. So why don't we just make it create by ourselves? Was our first concept.
Exactly. And I remember when we were getting started with everything, picking out the writer who had the right voice for everything. We chose Lachlan originally.
Yeah.
And the tone that we had at the time was very different than not the tone, but the kind of stuff that we covered was very different at the time.
I mean, Lachlan had his own website.
Yeah, he was doing
Akiba
Weekly, I think it was. And that was more of like an anime website, but he had the music stuff in there too. But, like, if you look back at, like, a lot of the older articles that we have, there's definitely anime stuff in there, but the frequency of posts was way, way less. And I feel like there was a lot more emphasis on music from him, just even from the very beginning, which is kind of what he focuses on now too. When did we start really, like, covering the anime stuff more?
Well, right after when we got Lachlan.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
we were talking a lot about
I guess, because we did the Sayo Yamamoto interview, and that was, like, a really significant thing as well. But I feel like at the time, even still, at that point, we were trying to really just talk about, like, very specific stuff. We weren't trying to cover all anime. Was that, like, around Anime Expo time that I think we switched to that?
I think so.
Yeah.
And we've been doing that. We got writers who can write about anime. But our first intention was not necessarily just we talk about anime. We wanted to talk about fashion. We wanted to talk about music. I don't think our intention was ever to just specifically talk about anime. Yeah.
The pop culture was definitely a big part of it. It's just it's not that it's difficult to find people to write about stuff. It was just we had a very specific idea in mind about what we wanted to talk about, as opposed to like all fashion and all music.
And it's all about A/B testing, and it
Yeah.
still is A/B testing.
Yeah.
But we kind of came to a certain point. We decided, like we covered, although we kind of curated what type of anime we would talk about, I think we became a bit too broad.
Yeah.
So nowadays we decided to make it more. What should I say?
Like streamline it, or like make it more curated, like really like curated.
Yeah, we were like, okay, maybe since everyone likes this, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But we decided not to do that.
What's
For
2.0?
2.0, we will be talking more about the stuff we like, and which is, well, going back to roots, it's definitely Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo.
Yeah. I was saying to Amra and Malik earlier when we were talking that like
our video people.
Yeah, our new video guys, you'll be seeing them on the channel. Me personally, I have 3 series that I tell everybody that I work with on staff that they need to watch before they could start working on stuff. And that, well, not series, just three things that they need to watch. They need to watch Akira, they need to watch Evangelion, and they have to watch Cowboy Bebop. Because I think those 3 things, when you talk about different eras, like they represent the attitude and kind of like the overall style that we're going for in regards to everything that we do.
Akira was revolutionary film.
Yeah.
That changed the whole game of animation in Japan.
Yep.
And had some concept of design too.
Yes.
Like designal aspect to it.
Well, and even in America, it's like a absolutely iconic franchise. And when you think about when you think about pairing anime with anything else, like it's one of those franchises that is an immediate like something that everybody knows. And even Supreme did a collaboration with them. You know, like it's the type of thing that's really, really iconic in America.
And Cowboy Bebop is one of the first anime who put the music and jazz culture to anime and gave like an attitude of like a not as necessary street vibe, but like the bebop vibe.
Yes.
And it gave
it kind of oozed coolness though.
Yeah.
It just really
was
had
one of the first cool anime.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Evangelion is also another although it was very it had the intense script.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people still don't understand sometimes once in a while.
Yeah.
At the same time, the phontography and design.
Yes.
Of like using kanji characters, and
the uncool fonts, but the way that they stacked them and
everything made it look really cool.
Yeah.
Well, they had good design. Like, I think Evangelion is one of the anime which emphasized the necessity of design in anime.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree with that, 100%.
Like the CGIs or like GUIs.
Yeah, like all the screens and whenever they showed like even like when you watch like the theme song, the way that they put that together, there's like a very heavy aspect of design with like the words flashing on screen and stuff.
That was revolutionary.
Yeah. So those 3, like every single time we hire somebody, that's pretty much like if you don't know these, then you can't work for us. Basically.
I mean, you say that because there might be some generation gap, right?
Well, that's part of it, but also like you come across people who their interests don't necessarily. I mean, like Evangelion for the longest time was just not even available for people. It's just now it's back on Netflix, so people can watch it again. So it's really like a mixture of availability, but
it wasn't available on Crunchyroll too.
No.
Wow.
No, the last company that had it was a company called ADB.
Because Crunchyroll is related to Terebi Tokyo.
Yeah.
And Evangelion was on
Terebi Tokyo. But there was like a huge rights issue for years about it, and like everybody was trying to get it. When Netflix got it, there was actually like, in the industry, there was definitely like a little bit of saltiness about it because Netflix is kind of like that upstart that like they're just doing anime. They don't have like a strong background on it. So
I mean, but right now Netflix like hired a lot of like top.
Oh no, they're really going. They're getting serious about it. I think them getting Evangelion is actually like a very big sign of how serious they're taking it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So those are like the big three. And then yeah, for the new stuff, I mean, obviously these videos, if you've been watching the conversations Taku and I've been having, these are an example of the kind of stuff that you're going to see on the website going forward. It's we've always tried to have a personal tone about what we were doing, and that was a mission from the beginning, was that like all of our writers have to write with their own voice. We don't want it to just be reporting the news, you know? And so this is just an extension of that, you know?
So yeah, we wouldn't be just reporting something that we're not interested, although it could create buzz.
Yeah.
We wouldn't touch that, I guess.
Yeah, we kind of have like an internal mandate about like, and it obviously things fall through the cracks. I can't say every article we publish does this, but we have an internal mandate about like trying to say something differently than what a lot of other people are saying, especially about like topics that are kind of controversial. Like, don't shy away from being controversial. It's okay to like say what you think, even if somebody might get mad at you for it.
I mean, even with the videos, we are going to be like that. So.
Yeah, I think to some degree we've already kind of been like that with like talking about our opinions of things. So
yeah.
Maybe not controversial, but like we definitely don't shy away from saying how we feel about stuff.
And the stuff we like is like Studio Trigger.
Yeah.
Watanabe Shinshiro.
We still watch a lot of his stuff. And like music is a really big thing for us too. And they're like, and it's all ranges of music, but it's mostly stuff that has kind of a subversive or subculture kind of vibe to it. And like, I don't know, we're both into some like pretty nerdy stuff that we still cover too. Like I'm a big Bikurimon like collector fan,
something
so
like
that's
that.
something to talk about.
Something that other people might not really talk about it.
Yeah,
I guess. And I think we're gonna emphasize more on what we love from now on. And if you love this stuff, or if you find out that this is something that we love is great, that would be really awesome.
Yeah, we're just trying to build more of a community around what we're doing, and hopefully you guys are into what we're doing and join us on this, because at the end of the day we're just trying to make things more accessible for everybody and show more of what's going on in Japan to people in the States instead of just like the typical news. So I mean, I don't want to say let us know how we're doing in the comments below, but let us know how we're doing in the comments below. And you know, just keep an eye out for what we have going on. There's a lot of stuff happening, and like subscribe, say it every single video, but like we'd love to hear from you and kind of get your feedback on what we're doing. It's really important for us to know what you guys like and don't like, and hopefully we'll catch you at the next video.